This next story is well known to quite a lot of people, and this man's real name will be kept private, and this is his story. So, black-eyed kids, the mere idea of them terrifies me. It didn't used to. In fact, I didn't understand what the big deal was. I don't know why. I mean, I read the online stories and articles about Becks, just like everyone else, but I just didn't have the visceral reaction so many other people did when reading about them. So I embarked on a quest. I'd show people just how unscary these things were, whatever they were. Who knew if black-eyed kids was even a real thing? I'm the kind of person who needs to see it for myself. I began doing a lot of research online. I looked at the paranormal sites, I watched scary videos on YouTube about Becks, and from everything I gathered, they found you. You didn't find them. And it seemed like it was pretty much just by chance if they did find you. So what was I to do? I came up with a plan. I began putting up an anonymous ad on Craigslist. It read, "Black-eyed kids, I am not afraid of you. I want to meet you. 9 p.m. Wednesday, the park bench on the corner of 3rd and Washington. Show me why I'm wrong and I should be afraid." That was my ad. The bench was only like a block from my apartment, so every Wednesday I would walk down there and see if anyone or anything came by. I usually wouldn't sit there. I'd stand back and watch. I'm not that stupid. I may not be afraid for black-eyed kids, but I know the internet can attract some nuts, and it did, occasionally. Nothing exciting enough to write about though. Some teenage kids mucking around, that's about all I found. So this went on for 6 months, and then I stopped posting the ad. The week I stopped, I got a knock on my door. I was sitting on my couch, and it was a little after 9 p.m. I don't know how to explain it, but the second I heard that knock, my skin went ice cold. Ice cold. I didn't need to get up. I knew who it was, and much to my surprise, I was terrified already. I was wrong about not being afraid of black-eyed kids. The fear is on a different level, an instinctual, primal level. But still, I managed to get up and open the door. And yep, there was a kid, about 9 years old. Olive skin though. Dark hair, solid black eyes, staring up at me. "Can I come in?" he said. I was speechless. After what seemed like an eternity, I responded with a no, and I began closing the door. The boy then said, "We missed you at the park tonight." I instantly stopped closing the door. I looked at him, my mind racing. "They've been watching me." The boy smiled up at me. It took everything I had to make my arm move again, pushing the door closed and locking it. As soon as I shut the door, I gasped for air. I hadn't been breathing. I sat back against my wall, facing the closed door. Knock, knock, knock. He was still there. I waited. Then nothing. It took me at least an hour to move from that spot, staring at the door. I didn't sleep that night or the next. Eventually, I collapsed with exhaustion at my desk at work, only to be awoken minutes later by a nightmare memory of that boy. It's been 6 months. I can't explain the fear that washes over your body when you see the eyes on these kids, and the state of your mind the way your body wants to listen to what they're telling you, what they're asking of you. I thought if I told you my story, it would help me get over what happened and warn others. I'm positive these kids are evil, and the people they meet who can't resist whatever power they wield. I don't think we will ever hear from those people again. I now avoid that corner park bench with everything I have, and I don't tell anyone why. People might think I'm crazy sometimes, walking 3 blocks out of my way just to make sure I don't go near it. But you'd be the same way if you went through what I did. Black-eyed kids, trust me, are nothing to mess with.